Welcome back to Stoic Power. Sometimes, the most powerful signals from women come in the quietest ways. And a man who knows what to look for, who pays attention to the softness in her tone, the patience in her voice, the warmth in her silence, is a man who understands when a woman is truly in love. This video is for those men who want to learn not just how women speak with words, but how they speak with their entire soul when they care deeply. Let's begin. When a woman loves a man, her energy shifts. It's not about being weak or submissive. It's about softness, that divine feminine tenderness that only emerges when she feels safe, respected, and emotionally held by a man. With most people, she might be sharp, sarcastic, or guarded. But when it comes to the man she loves, that mask falls. She doesn't need to protect herself from him. She wants to be seen in her gentlest form. She speaks slower. Her voice lowers, not in fear, but in intimacy. She doesn't argue just to win. She doesn't dominate the conversation. She wants harmony, not control. This isn't manipulation. This isn't performance. This is how women, in their deepest truth, express admiration, care, and emotional safety. A woman in love becomes more patient. She tolerates the flaws. She forgives the mood swings. She even sacrifices her pride at times, not because she's weak, but because she values him more than she values being right. She wants to calm his storms, not add to them. She wants to be his peace, not his battlefield. And in today's chaotic world, this is rare, very rare. But here's the catch. This softness is not free. It must be earned. Not with money, not with status, but with consistency, with emotional maturity, and with masculine grounding. A woman's softness is a gift, a sacred offering. It is the reward a man receives when he embodies calm power, presence, and emotional leadership. So if you're with a woman and you've never seen this side of her, ask yourself, have you created a space where she feels safe enough to be soft? Because no real woman wants to stay in her masculine energy forever. She's tired. She wants to surrender, but only in the presence of a man strong enough to carry the weight. If you've experienced this softness from a woman, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't yet, don't worry, you'll recognize it once you see it. Now, let's go even deeper. Because when a woman loves, it's not just her energy that changes. It's how she makes you feel, seen, special, chosen. And that's what we'll explore next. There's a difference between a woman liking you and a woman choosing you. And when she truly chooses you, not just in words, but in energy and effort, you'll feel something rare. You'll feel irreplaceable. This isn't just about affection or attention. It's about how she rearranges her world to make you feel like you matter more than anyone else. Let's dive into what this really looks like. When a woman truly loves a man, she romanticizes him in her mind. He's not just her partner. He becomes her world. Not because she has no life of her own, but because she's chosen to prioritize him in ways she never would for anyone else. It starts with the small things. She remembers the date you first met. She pays attention to your routines, how you like your coffee, what calms you when you're stressed, what music you play when you're sad. She begins to design her time around you, not out of desperation, but from deep emotional investment. You see, love in women is active. It's visible. It's shown through devotion. She'll make meals, even if she doesn't like cooking. She'll send you texts just to check if you've eaten. She'll listen to you rant about your job, not because she understands it, but because she understands you. And most importantly, she will protect your image when you're not around. She will defend you in rooms you're not in. That's loyalty. That's love. She'll also give you something she gives no one else: emotional exclusivity. With others, she might smile. With you, she glows. With others, she's polite. With you, she's vulnerable. And when you mess up, she might get angry, but she won't abandon you. Because when she loves, her love is personal. She will make you feel like you are the only man in a world full of options. Not because you're perfect, but because, to her, you are hers. When a woman gives you that kind of emotional focus, you feel seen, validated, and wanted in a way that no external success can replicate. But that's just the beginning. Because when a woman is in love, she doesn't just show affection. She shows loyalty in ways many men miss completely. Let's explore that next. A woman's true loyalty is not tested when things are perfect. It's tested in chaos, when the man she loves is lost, stressed, confused, or doubting himself. In those moments, she doesn't disappear. She leans in, because her loyalty isn't situational. It's emotional. Let's break down how a woman shows full loyalty, not just with her presence, but with her mind and body. When a woman loves a man, her loyalty is not a duty, it's a devotion. She aligns herself with him in every way possible, not just physically, although her body becomes fully available only to him, but also mentally, emotionally, spiritually. She becomes a fortress behind him. She'll fight his battles beside him. She'll believe in his future more than he does. She'll remind him of his strength when he's forgotten it. Other men, they disappear in her mind. She no longer sees options because her emotional lens is filtered through you. She doesn't dress to attract strangers. She dresses to keep your eyes on her. She doesn't seek validation elsewhere because your attention is enough. And here's something many men miss. A loyal woman doesn't need to be told to stay faithful. Her loyalty is not about rules or threats. It's about pride. She's proud of you. She's invested in you. And the thought of being with another man feels like a betrayal to herself, not just to you. Even during arguments when emotions are high, she may raise her voice, cry, walk away for a moment. But she never plots your replacement. She never lets another man step into her emotional space, because that space is already full. With you, when you have a woman who is mentally and physically loyal, you don't just feel secure. You feel chosen in a way that no casual relationship can ever replicate. But there's something even deeper than loyalty, and that's the way a woman changes her future plans for the man she truly loves. Let's go even deeper.